Hi. Okay, so today is Monday, the 29th of May, and we are talking a little bit today about using your promo codes. There we go. Right. Okay. So we have got two promo codes on the go at the moment. We have got our constant promo code that we have, which is our £20 off the total solution pack, which is basically our name and then TSP20. So mine's is Shona TSP20. So if anyone isn't sure what their personalized promo code is, that is what it is. However, we have got our jump into summer $500 bonus incentive at the moment, which is running until the end of June. So to run alongside that, we have a promo code, which is basically Total Solution 30. That is the promo code, all in capital letters. And that will give any current or new customers £30 off their total solution pack. Okay, so basically they are getting the pack for 166 instead of 196, or if they're taking a pack with more in it, it still gives them £30 off. So absolutely amazing offer. For those of you who have been around with Beachbody a little bit longer, you'll know that the packs were always £160 when it was Beachbody on demand. And then they did get a bit cheaper for a little while, and they are now up to 196 minimum, because obviously it's Body and Bod together. So we are now one platform. So to have this Total Solution 30 promo code, which is the same for everybody. So it's just the words Total Solution and then the number 30. And that will give anybody £30 off their total solution pack. Okay, so this one is only valid until the end of June, and then you'll go back to having the promo code that is your name with TSP20 after June again. Okay, but right now you're wanting to use the £30 off because you want to give your customers the best possible value they can get. So we need to be sharing about our promo codes. I think sometimes we forget to share about our promo codes, or we share it in our story once and then we expect that people picked up on that. I still have people who are renewing their packs at the moment and seem utterly gobsmacked when I tell them that they have money off, because people don't read the posts and they don't watch the stories and they don't really pay attention. So what I would say is it's definitely very important to be repetitive about your promo codes. Okay, and I've noticed myself not being great with my TSP20 code, so I'm making a deliberate I'm deliberately using making sure I talk about my new promo code a lot more in my stories. Okay, so talk about it in your posts. Now, remember, not every post is a call to action post, and not every post is you're going to be talking about your promo code. But on your, I would say, 2 call to action posts that you do every week, make sure that you mention your promo code. So when you do your post, you do your pain point, you do how the solution that worked for you, and make people see how it can work for them. And then at the bottom and for limited time until the end of June, I have £30 off while stocks last, or while promo codes last. Yes, you do have this unlimited use of this, but we always want to create a sense of urgency. So for saying something like while promo codes last or while stocks last, you're not lying to anyone. You're just creating urgency around them wanting to use a promo code, because let's face it, everybody wants money off, whether they've got lots of money or whether they've got less money. Everybody wants a saving. Like, I don't know about you, but I love it when I get money off something. It makes me really happy. So include that in your call to action post. Also speak about it in your stories. I would, from now until the end of June, mention your promo code in your stories every single day. Okay, so whether you are talking in your stories and mention your promo code, whether you do a picture that says promo code, limited time promo code £30 off, whether you do a link that says get your £30 off here and then has a link to your email or your Jot form or whatever it is that you're using, I would definitely talk about it in your stories, but I would mention in your stories every single day until the end of June that you have got £30 off, because see the amount of time people will click past your stories, not reading them properly. And then maybe on day 10 of just clicking past your stories, all of a sudden it catches their eye that you've got £30 off. So if you're talking about it, make sure you either have the subtitles on or just have a wee highlight that flashes along that says £30 off or whatever. Do some polls, do a question box. Would you like £30 off a fitness program? Or do a poll. Is a new fitness package more appealable to you if you are saving £30? You know, and definitely create the sense of urgency. And to you, and I understand this, to you, you might be like, oh my God, I just spoke about that yesterday. But remember, even though this is the main focus for you in your stories, doesn't mean it's the main focus for anyone else. So just because you've spoke about it 4 days in a row, doesn't mean that they've picked up on that in your stories. So just remember, if it starts to feel awkward to you, just remember there's a good chance they didn't see it the day before and that they might be really looking for this solution, but they couldn't afford it unless they've got the £30 off. So unless they notice the £30 off, they're not going to go for it. And then they will feel better once they start doing it. So if it starts to feel a bit awkward speaking about it every day, just remember that just because you know you're posting it every day in your stories doesn't mean that they're noticing it every day. And when you do it in your call to actions, and make sure that in between your call to action posts, you're adding some value. So you're showing people how your life has changed, and letting them see. And then maybe instead of putting a call to action, say, what is one thing in your day that you could change to make you feel better? So just add value in between there as well. Definitely create that sense of urgency and definitely be excited about it as well. So when you're picking, sorry, it's been a long day. When you are speaking about your promo codes in your stories, get excited about it. Don't just go, oh yeah, well, I've got this £30 off. Like, get excited about it. Like, get excited about, oh my God, so there's this new program. This is just hypothetical. This is just an example. So if you're not doing job one, don't worry. But you could get really excited and say, oh my God, not only is this program only 20 minutes a day, it fits in around absolutely everything. It's less than 2% of your day. You're getting it for, I can give you £30 off. That's bringing it into only about 40 pence a day. 40 pence a day, like, and what on earth can you possibly get for 40 pence a day? You can't even get a Mars bar for 40 pence. You couldn't get a Starbucks for 40 pence, and create some excitement around it and let people feel that you are genuinely confident and really happy with what you have and you think it's a great offer, because then they will also think it's a great offer. And they're British, they like to save money, they'll be glad that there's some money off. Make sure, like I say, so I wouldn't speak about your £20 off code just now. I would just put that to the side just now. But when it gets to July, make sure that you, maybe not every day, but make sure you're still regularly mentioning your £20 off, especially when you're trying to hit Success Club, or you know you've got something big launching and you want to make it more appealable. But right now, every day, talk about your £30 off, get excited about it every single day, mention it in your stories every single day, and mention it in both your call to action posts every single week. And, you know, if you wanted to do, again, using job one as an example, but if you wanted to do 3 or 4 call to action posts at the end of the week before you go into job one, then you can do that. I wouldn't recommend doing that every week, but you can do that before the launch of a new program. Just make sure you add some value into that call to action as well, so that people can see that. And at the same time, share it to your stories and put a call to action in there and share your promo code and get excited. Okay. I am going to let you guys ask some questions, but I'm also going to stop recording for the questions because I feel it's more comfortable.